Hi everyone, welcome to Kentucky State Parks Recreation Station. My name is Claire and I'm the park interpreter here at Big Bone Lake State Historic Site. With Earth Day just around the corner, we're going to use today's video to talk a little bit about Leave No Trace principles and things you should know before you visit any Kentucky State Park. Our first Leave No Trace principle is to plan and prepare. You should always do your research before heading out on your trip. That way your goals and expectations match the abilities of your group members. You should also do your research on the terrain and weather you may encounter. That way you can choose the best equipment and clothing for any elements you may face. Our second Leave No Trace principle is to travel and camp on durable surfaces. When visiting any Kentucky State Park, you should only hike on officially marked trails. Heading off trail can cause irreversible damage to sensitive habitats, wildflowers, and rare species. Our third Leave No Trace principle is to properly dispose of waste. If you bring drinks or snacks with you on your hiking or camping trip, make sure you pack them out just like you packed them in. Don't leave plastic bottles, drink containers, snack wrappers, or toiletries behind. Our fourth Leave No Trace principle is to leave what you find. When visiting any Kentucky State Park, it is crucial that you don't take anything with you. That includes wildflowers, fossils, or cultural artifacts. Our fifth Leave No Trace principle is to minimize campfire impact. When camping at any Kentucky State Parks, fires are only permitted in designated fire rings at your site. Fires should never be built on bare ground, grass, or back on trails. Our sixth Leave No Trace principle is to respect wildlife. You should never attempt to approach, touch, or feed any wild animals, including deer and raccoon. Feeding animals can develop a dependency on humans for food, which has negative effects on their long-term survival. If you encounter any wildlife while hiking or camping, it is important that you lower your voice and pass by quietly so that you don't disturb the animal. Our seventh and final Leave No Trace principle is to be considerate of other guests. While hiking, if you encounter a hiker coming from the opposite direction, be sure to move to the right so that you both may pass. If you are hiking in a large group, be sure to step aside for smaller groups whenever possible. When visiting any Kentucky State Park, it's important to follow your 7 Leave No Trace principles and know before you go. Always tell somebody where you're going, how long you think you'll be there, and when you'll be back. Always have a map and bring plenty of water as well as sturdy footwear. From Kentucky State Parks Recreation Station, I'm Claire, and thanks for visiting Big Bone Lake State Historic Site.